Hey everybody, Alfred of Go Try Sports here today, and I am with Chip Michalove. Now Chip is the man when it comes to sharks, right? He's got state titles, he's got local titles. He knows more about sharks in the Hilton Head Waters than anyone around, right? So I'm taking the opportunity to ask him some questions about sharks, right? Mostly because, as y'all know, I put on a lot of events on Hilton Head where I ask people to get in the water and swim whatever, half a mile, sometimes a mile. But for the sake of knowledge, we're gonna go to the man to find out what the deal is with all these sharks. Now, quickly, a little background about Chip, right? He runs Outkast Charters, right, out of Jenkins Road, right next to Sunset Grill. He catches sharks, he catches kings, he catches any fish, but he's known for sharks, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's known for sharks.
Yeah.
Like I said, titles out the wazoo, right? He's getting regional recognition, national recognition, CNN, man, he's the man, right? So he's catching them, he's tagging them, he's doing all the right things by sharks. So he knows knowledge. Okay, so first question for Chip.
Man, my head's huge now. That's awesome.
Dude,
Can you do that again?
You're the man. I love it.
No,
I love someone who loves what they do. Right. Okay. So, right. Sharks in the water, right? We all know that's their house, right?
Yeah, yeah.
We go into their house, they're out there, right? That's a no-brainer, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
but what are they doing out there, man? Are they hunting down people? Are they eating people? What are they
You know
doing?
what? This is it's still a safe place to swim. There's nothing to worry about. I mean, odds are nothing's going to happen. I mean, I'm a little traumatized. I've seen a lot out there, so I'm a little more weary than most swimming. But the chances of getting attacked out there, much less killed, are, I mean, gazillions to one. We've had one fatality in the entire state. It was in 1850, so it's not even in the modern era. That's back when you died of a bug bite. So
right.
We've never had any crazy injuries here in the last 100 years. We get about an attack a year, one on Hilton Head, one in Charleston, one in Edisto, and it's always just a little tiny bite, run. Sometimes it needs 1 or 2 stitches. Sometimes it's just a scratch. We've never had anything big. We have these black tips that come in the summertime, and they might take a little bite and take off. But these great whites are not attacking people. They're coming in. They're looking for dolphin. They're looking for a injured whale, turtles. They're eating these things a lot larger, and it's an intelligent species. Our Atlantic great whites are different than the Pacific great whites. The Pacific great whites seem to be a little bit more aggressive. They have fatalities in Hawaii, California.
Like they're hunting down whatever food there is.
Here, they're a little more methodical in how they're moving, and they are actually swimming right past people, and they're not attacking people at all. I mean, I've seen it for myself in Massachusetts. They swim right past people, and they're not interested in it. They know what they want, and they go in for it. So cool. There's nothing to be scared of.
All right, cool. So that's a good point, right? So you're catching like great whites, tagging them, fishing for them, right?
Yeah.
They're big mamas, right?
Oh man, it's huge.
Right. So how much room do they need? Are they coming in like 20 meters offshore? Are they out 5 miles, or what are they doing, man?
You know what? You're fine really close to the beach, but they are cruising the beach. They'll come in really, really close. They're all the way from on the beach to 80 miles offshore. That's
how much
that's
room
their
they need to
zone.
maneuver? Like they don't need much, right?
No, they don't need much. They can turn on a dime. Very slow moving animal. It's not like the movies where this thing just comes in and kills. I mean, it just it just comes in and
that's even creepier when they're slow.
You know what's wild is every single time I see one of these suckers, they come in and it's just like just like a walk in the park. They swim right up to the boat. Sometimes they eat, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're just kind of interested and they swim away real slow. But they're always moving slower than like walking speed. I mean, they're just barely nuts. Coming in. It scares you when you see one because you're not prepared for it, especially my first one. But
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Crazy.
That's awesome, guys. Hey, we just want to give y'all some knowledge on sharks, right? We're swimming in the waters. The man knows sharks. They're out there. We know that. They're not hunting you down, but they're out there eating, right?
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. I'd be more worried about in the summertime. If you're swimming way out, things you want to avoid shrimp boats. When you see the shrimp boats in really close, you don't want to go out in that. When you see the pelicans diving real hard from high, when they're bombing, you want to stay away from that. Those are pods of menhaden out there, big schools.
And real quick, he brought up another point where we were talking before regarding the water temperature and how they like certain water temperatures. So touch on that, man. So they like it warm, they like it cold. So in the middle of the summer.
The great whites kind of like that 50-degree, that 52 to 60 is prime for them. Right now the water temperature is 62, so they're all moving out right now. So we may still have a couple out there, but the majority of them I think are gone. We may get one more this year, not sure. But as they leave, now the tiger sharks move in, the black tips and the bulls.
They like it warmer.
Yeah, so we're in transition right now. We've got a big ledge out there, and that thing's like the I-95 of the water. They're just, constantly moving up and down. It's pretty wild. We constantly have a seasonal deal going on. So it's pretty cool.
Well, Chip, thank you, bro.
Hey, man, thanks
Keep on
for the
doing
kind
what
words,
you're doing,
buddy. I appreciate it.
Hey, guys, we'll see you this summer. That knowledge is power. and we'll see you out there in the water.